He's still hella munching. Dang it, Bash. Anyway, good morning, folks. This is Soul, and these are vitamins. This is the morning show. I'm just gonna take care of the morning routine, and especially today is weekly reset day. So I'm gonna take a look at some of our disappointments of the week, seeing what I got in my box of false hope, and I just threw my slippers down. Now we're gonna take a look at the box of false hope, and I didn't even look at what the weekly event is going to be this week. Let's give it a whirl, check things out. Now it's going to hang out for a little bit. Why is the thing still active? Is it not even like fully reset yet? Did I screw up? No, I don't think I screwed up, because I can pick up the thing still. Unless I never picked this up last week. Whoops. Then I'll feel really silly. But, oh well. Then I missed out. Yeah, is it not reset yet? Ooh, it's time walking. Oh, well, that's not gonna happen for a little while, so still got some time for that. Or still got some time before that goes down. But let's see, is the box ready? I'm usually not up this early. So, in fact, it's kind of warm. Sorry. Yeah, I'm usually doing some. Well, okay, I'm not online this early in the morning usually. The quest resets later. God damn it! That's what I get for trying to be prepared and do stuff in the morning without even quite knowing exactly what's without quite knowing what's up. Well, at least we know it's time walking. So now I saw it's like noontime, and I probably wouldn't even want to really care to. My sister's dog is just crushing it with this pigskin that I gave him as his morning treat. All right, so let's see what we got this time. Whack. Yeah, more whack ass shit. So I've come to expect that from my weekly box of disappointment, hence why it's called the weekly box of disappointment. Where is that thing? Slime flow. It doesn't even unlock transmog, man. That's weak. That's big doo-doo. Oh well. Another week, another box of disappointment. So let's see how these. How much time is left? Got a day for. So you guys might know the command tower went up. So we had like these really awesome quests, these awesome missions to pick up. I was able to start 2 of them at 100%. And that's the one that gives me, not the Nether Shard one, but the one that gives me a whole bunch of Legion Fall War supplies, and the one that gives me a bunch of artifact power. I think the other one's artifact power. So I got those 2 started. The Nether Shard one is much lower priority, considering that I can get that stuff anytime, and it's only 7,500. I mean, that's only really like a couple of good hours of farming Sentinax stuff, but I still got some time until any of them are available, huh? Yeah, since they're both. Well, my Delis, like she's the one. Let's see. Yeah, she's one of the stronger champs that I have right now. Super strong with Templar. I gave her this Cloak of Concealment legendary follower gear thingamajig because she already has a passive success chance of spells with that increases by 15%. This gives me another 15%, and one of the order hall advancement things that paladins have is that you get an extra 10% to missions that have spells. So she's pretty powerful in her own right. That's why she's able to go out on her own. What do I have her doing? All by her lonesome, just like a whack quest. Yeah, I just have her like doing this just for the sake of. I guess I did it just for the sake of doing it, and by herself, she has a 137% chance, and I didn't send any followers out with her. I could have, I didn't. Let's see. I forgot what I was going to do next. Well, let's see what's going on the maps today. Any gladiator gear? any gladiator gear. I've been hunting specifically for. I've been monitoring like the World Quest thingamajig specifically for like the new season of gladiator stuff that's been coming out. Because I like it. I mean, I like the Palantir set, and I've been sporting the arms or the gloves for a while. I got the shoulders, I got the head. The other parts I don't care about too much, but it's prettier, so I might as well. Well, I might as well get the rest. Oh, I have the belt too. I don't think I have it show. Yeah, I'm not showing it off right now, but I do have the belt. It's not bad. Let's see. I am 50 million into the next level. 182 million to get to the next thingamajig, and one step closer to completing the Mage Tower. I was hoping to get like decent gear from the Box of Disappointment, but it's the Box of Disappointment, so that ain't gonna happen. So I'll have to rely on my stupid skill to beat the Mage Tower this time around. Once it comes up, whenever it comes up, it's only at 14%. I suspect that it's probably gonna be up during the weekend when I'm not even home, or when I'm not even at my place here. So that's gonna be kind of a bummer. Let's see. Got Corporandis and High Mountain. I'll pick up these and that, and nothing here, but I'll get Sleeping Corruption. Okay, I'll do that really quick. Hopefully there's just a group of whatever people that are just going. What else do I need before I get out? The things to make a pump action gun for engineers. You just got the shoulders yesterday too. Nice. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it shows up like for. I think. Well, maybe it depends on the class, but I think a lot of them are like the same. For the rewards are the same depending on your class or spec or whatever. So I think that's how it goes. I hope that's how it goes. I don't know, but all right. So I need a pump action, whatever it is. I forgot I don't know what the bets are. I need 30 laystone, which I don't. Do I have it on me? Yeah, I got it. I need a Fellgiver shot. How do I not have a Fellgiver shotgun? I remember when I was using the boon of the builder for engineering, I got like a decent amount of boxes, and I didn't get rid of anything. So I figured that I would have. Okay, do I not? I guess I don't have laystone on me. Oh, I have it in the mail. Haha. That's right. That's probably from Solid Snake, my farmer. And I had some stuff sent to me. Yes, of course. All right, so gun, pump action gun. That's what it was. I'm pretty sure it was that, right? I'm gonna feel like a dumbass if I like screw that up. It was a pump something bandage gun. All right, cool. Ready to venture out into the world. Oh, what's this? Oh, I got another. There's another thing in here. I didn't even notice that. At least this one I already have. The failure detection thingamajig. What do I get? Laystone. 21 laystone. Exactly 21. Not 20. Not 22, but 21. How does that make sense? I don't know what's the also point of that. Okay, there's 3. Nah, storm scale. I ain't trading no storm scale for that. It'd be crazy. Alright, let's go to Valshara. Take care of that. Turn in that. I might as well do nuts while I'm here. Nuts. I hear way too many stories about, oh man, I got a 900 Titan Forge. Holy shit. From all nuts. Morning, Tribe of Garage, and morning to everyone else who's just joining in. This is the quick morning show where I'm just kind of taking a look at all the resets, things that are going. And I barely just woke up. I fed the dogs. I went out for a quick walk, but I still haven't really started my morning. I don't even know what's going on in the world of Warcraft. How am I playing? I thought servers was down. Well, I own WoW. And because I'm the owner of WoW, I can just get on, my special Blizzard server. Now the servers are up over on the US, so Woo! Actually, just before I started the broadcast, I said morning to the wife, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna do a morning show today. She's like, aren't the things down? And I'm like, fuck. I really wanted to I really thought that I'd be able to get this thing going, and I was gonna feel really good about myself. I was like, yeah, I woke up and did a morning show. Damn. But then I tried logging on and it worked, so here I am. And yeah, there's a lot of folks getting on right now, and yeah, that's it. So if you're on US realms, Trevor, hop on and have a good time, dude. Yeah, that's the morning sometimes, man. It's slow. It's speaking of slow, hold on. I didn't even get started with this yet. Oh god. Mm. I hear that this is rude to do on stream. And knowing that consciously, I gotta have my coffee, dude. It's no joke, man. I don't do it to look cool. I do it because I need it. All right. Where's the dude? Here we go. Okay, some of those nuts. Crack a few nuts while you're at it. Here's my guide to squirrels and nuts. Go downstairs first. If you're on a busy realm, go downstairs first. I don't know why I'm talking to guide. You guys have done nuts and squirrels forever. But I might as well talk about what I'm doing. Talk a little bit about the methodology. Why are there no spawns here, man? God dang it. I thought you were like, what's up, Dev? I'm like, I like your lives. I'm like, my lives? There's more of me? Holy shit. That's how early it is in the morning, dude. I'm like, words. Dude, these are hard things to understand. I'd only really be able to understand Donald Trump language at this point, if that. Not to diss on President Trump for those who are big fans. My political affiliations don't matter. In fact, I'm just gonna shut up about it. But yeah, words are hard right now. I'm still kind of squinting at the screen here, but oh, it's okay. And my click accuracy has gone down. Let's see, what mouse am I using? I'm using a G500 mouse from Logitech. Looks like this guy right here, and this is one of my favorite mice. I like the size of it. I like the size of it. I like the textured feel because it has kind of a rougher feel. It's not like a smooth thing. The mouse that I was using was, ooh, it looks so gross right now. Oh, it's gonna be embarrassing for me to show you. This mouse that I was using. This is the 502, and it's still kind of chilling here. And the reason why I'm not using it right now is because this is kind of silly, but it makes a sound, like a springy sound, whenever I let go of the mouse, and and thankfully no one on stream has ever said anything about it. But for me, it's so goddamn obnoxious. I can't stand it. So, yeah, this mouse my wife was using, and she was like, okay, I'm paraphrasing here. She's probably watching. She was like, just shut up and take this mouse that she was using, by the way. Take this mouse. I'll use one of the older ones. Actually, no. I take that back. We were kind of doing a back and forth, not an argument. We were doing a back and forth. She's like, oh, well, why don't you take my mouse? You like this one better, and blah blah blah. Because she has a different mouse that I like. And I was like, no. I'll put up with it. I'll deal with it. I was being kind of a braggy little shit about it. And then all of a sudden, she looks into some old bag, and she's like, "Hey, isn't this your mouse too?" And I looked at it. It was this one that I'm using now, and I'm like, "Oh, well, I don't know if that one's working right." And she's like, "Well, why don't you try it out and see if it works?" And I'm like, "Oh, it works. Oh shit. Okay, I'll just use this one then." I like this mouse. I really like this mouse, but I don't know why. Like the 502, it feels more accurate, especially when I'm doing production work. Like when I have to make like really tiny movements. It's not even about the DPI and like the response time and blah blah blah. I don't know. It's just a little thing with like really small movements that I need to make when I'm doing video editing. Like I can't. It's not as accurate. It's weird. I still haven't quite figured it out. I think it has something to do with um, some of the settings on here, and well, I twiddled with it just a little bit, but I haven't quite figured it out yet. Um, it hasn't been like a huge detriment to any of my work. And by the way, folks, you can expect a scripted video today. I'll be working on that as soon as I'm done finding this goddamn last squirrel. As soon as I'm done with the stream, I'm gonna take care of some errands, and then I'll get back to production. And you'll expect something where I'm just gonna kind of rail on Blizzard for a little bit. I know it's not something that I do very often. Because normally I try to be, balanced or for the most part, more positive. I try to have more positive outlook on the game. But there's one thing that has been like really bothering me. It's about flight, because I had mentioned it in the news on Friday, and I wanted to give some good feedback. Rasmus. Hi, morning, by the way. And morning to you, Kayla. It might be it might be a censor thing, but anyway, yeah. I wanted to kind of rail on Blizzard with how they've been handling flying. And a lot of folks have a lot of opinions about it. That's cool. I totally respect that, and I have certain feelings about it too that I'll be sharing in a scripted video sometime today, as soon as I get all the damn footage that I need and all that. He's dead, son of a. Oh wait, no, he's not dead. He's alive, and there's like 5 people here, so let's do this. Woo! That's my rule. As long as there's like 5 people for a world boss, let's do it. I don't know about fair and balanced, man. I think I said that I try to be balanced in my outlooks, or at least try to talk about like all the different, state different opinions. There are a number of people that I said, hey, you're really good at saying nothing. And I guess in a way I do kind of say nothing. I just kind of try to present arguments. Even if they're unpopular ones, or ones that are very obviously negative and all that. What you hearing, Mogo? Because I'm on a fat delay. I'm on such a huge stream delay for YouTube right now. I think it's like 30 seconds or something like that. And my memory sucks. I don't even remember I don't remember what I said 30 seconds ago or so. I'm kind of kidding. I have a pretty bad short-term memory, but alright. There's a druid tank here. I'm not dying yet. I think people are healing me a little bit. Oh shit. Ugh. I need more coffee. I'm actually that's actually not even hot coffee. That's cold that's a cold brew that I had from last week. That's still good. That's it's kind of creepy when people compliment, hey, you're so calm to watch, your voice is so soothing and stuff. Some of them are like outright creepy, which is like, ew. But no, I appreciate that, dude. Is this new? Yeah, transmog. That's all I'm proud of. Oh, okay. Well, I get railing on them is like the best word that I can use. Okay, it's not the best word I can use. I think feedback is the best word I can use. I do have feedback regarding how Blizzard has been handling flight. I don't think they've been doing a good job about it, but not for the reasons that a lot of folks have argued for or against, and that's with regards to, well, you know, flight needs to be like all over the place now, and all that, or flight needs to go away, and then that's followed up by, well, if you don't like flying, then you should just not mount up, and blah blah blah, and you know, those kinds of arguments, you know, it's just an argument of opinion, you know, and no one's ever going to come out of that a winner because you're just debating an opinion. Both of you are right in your feelings, and you're just and those kinds of arguments are those where you're just trying to push your feelings onto others, and that's not very conducive, productive. I don't know. I don't have the words right now. Let's see. Maybe I'll do some Broken Shore shit. Ooh, there's hella rares. Okay, I think I'll just go there. Oh, and I think there's a new questy. Ooh. All right, let's take a look at that. Now, I appreciate that, Shadow Fiend, and good morning, by the way. Um, I do appreciate that. Um, and I know it's been a while because I don't watch nearly as many YouTubers as I do, and I barely watch any streams because there's just so little time for it, and I need to listen to other things for work. So I can't just be listening to streams in the background, unfortunately. But I know there are a lot of people that like scream a lot, and that scream a lot, and like just, you know, do like a big call to arms or call to action. It's like, yeah, fuck this, and you know, do this and do that, or they'll bring up like, I don't know. Uh, I think actually last night my wife was asking me, hey, what do you think of this certain streamer slash YouTuber? Because this person, I'm not even gonna name names. They started showing up on the feed, and so I get my input. I'm like, you know, it's been like a year or so since I know refuse. Morning, by the way. Um, you know, I haven't watched this person in quite some time, but you know, I remember they were like yelling at the screen at some point and just like shouting. I'm like, dude, this guy's hell. Okay, now you know it's a guy. I'm like, dude, this guy's hella mad, and that was just kind of a turnoff. So she's like, oh well, screw that. I'm not down for that. So, and you guys know me by now, especially if you're unfortunate enough to click and watch. You know, I'm not a big yeller. Yeller. You know, that's not. I can't do it. Even if I could, even if I did, it would follow up with coughing. That's me. You know, you know that's me. So I'm I am I guess genetically I'm stuck as a calm and soothing streamer. Whatever the fuck that means. All right, let's break some shit. All right, so did the world boss. Wife's gonna be upset about that because I didn't wait for her, but I'm sorry if you're watching. I do want to beat the tank challenge, man. Like, I'm pretty sure that last week, while the Mage Tower was up, I accumulated well over 100 attempts, easily over 100 attempts, and I like jacked Guild Bank. I felt so bad when I was done. I felt pretty dirty because I used a lot of Guild Bank's resources. Like, there were a bunch of drums in there. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take this stuff. And I saw a bunch of old war. I'm like, oh, I need that. I even took like the freaking those the augment runes. I took those too, and I'm like, I need it, man. I'm gonna get this thing. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be worth it. And then I didn't get it. I was pretty upset about it. So shortly after that, I spent pretty much all my bloods and all that stuff. You know, instead of using it on Dreamleaf like I usually do, like I restocked Guild Bank and, you know, made a bunch of pots and threw in a couple 100,000 gold, and I'm like, all right, I think I've made up for stuff. Well, I needed to, like, you know, redistribute mats to some guild mates and be like, hey, can you make like a couple hundred drums? Because I'd used like a whole crap ton of them. But I really want to get that thing down. The closest that I got was like 20% or so. And the big struggle that I kept running into was mostly with the Infernal knockback, because so for those who aren't familiar with the tanking challenge, you fight High Lord Cruel, big old dreadlord looking guy. I'll talk about Haven in just a bit, generalized feelings. And good morning, by the way. Um, yeah. Hi, Lord Cruel. If you haven't seen any of the humiliating wipe attempts that I've done, he's a big old dreadlord guy. You fight an initial guy who's a big pain in the butt. He spawns these infernals, who are kind of big, kind of not. But when you kill them, they kind of go away for a little while, and then they come back, and it's really annoying because they do this annoying knockback. And if you happen to be really close to the infernals when they revive, because they're just like a corpse for a while, and then they come back, they'll immediately uh, do their knockback effect, and it's really annoying because most of the time I don't notice until it's like obviously too late, and I don't know it's too late because I'm flying off the damn platform. Um, but anyway, once you get this initial guy down, the spellcaster, then High Lord Cruel comes down, and High Lord Cruel is not small. He's kind of big, big enough that depending on how your camera angle is set up, it's really hard to see these damn infernals. So it's hard to see the animation. The cast time of their knockback thing of the jigger is pretty damn fast. So you got to be like constantly moving. So it's tough. It's tough. Um, so I'm hoping that this week I get a couple of a good Mythic Plus things down. I'm gonna try and do like more than just the minimum amount to do my weekly episode of, hey, this is what the affix is this week. I want to try and get some more down so I can get some actual gear. Um, Tribe of Garage. Good morning, by the way. My top healer, Mary. He's like, fuck it. He's pissed off about the whole healing one too because the damn granny keeps dying. I barely know anything about it. He was just telling me about. He was just kind of describing the fight to me and how like the granny has like no health, and I'm like, damn, you'd figure that she'd be tougher, because she's the one from Bradensbrook, right? You just mark stuff and then she snipes them, and then you're good to go. I figure, oh man, it's the granny. Just throw a flare and she'll like a one shot whatever the hell is in her way. Okay, I don't have Seraphim, do I? No, I don't have Seraphim going in right now. Yes, Jackson Yin, and good morning. Servers are back up. Yeah, they were back up when I started broadcasting about 27 minutes ago. So uh, hop on in. So for those who, so I don't. Yeah, his channel wasn't very big. It's probably getting bigger right now. But the gentleman, I don't know him by his first name. The gentleman who ran the channel called Haven Games over on YouTube, he passed away about a month ago. He lost a fight with cancer. Unfortunately, I don't know what form of cancer that he has, but he passed away. And there was a video that was posted just yesterday. Probably by a family member or friend, um, to inform us of his passing. That's see, yeah, it's funny. That's one of the things that I thought was kind of borderline creepy, but it's okay. I'm not. I'm not really offended or like freaked out by it or anything. But anyway, yeah. The person who ran Haven Games passed away. It's really sad. Could because I featured him like just a couple of a while back, because I heard from Reddit that that he was fighting cancer. He was taking a break. He was still fighting the good fight and everything. So I was like, hey, you know what? Let me bump this up, and I'll get I'll get something going for him, just to get people to look at his channel and stuff, get him some more subs and some more views and some more exposure. Um, even though his channel is like way bigger than mine, that's not a big deal. I was hoping that it would give him a little bit more moral support. Uh, and and then he passed away, and and they, there aren't words. Yesterday, um, so I don't know the guy, but I still feel affected because he's uh, a counterpart. He's a fellow YouTuber, a fellow fan of the World of Warcraft, a game that most of us enjoy, and it sucks. Like I know that that there's a lot of people that are talking very publicly about it. You know, there are a bunch of people. There are a bunch of people that are posting like tribute videos and things like that. And since I don't know the guy personally, I don't want to, you know, post a video specifically about him. I don't want to draw that kind of attention to myself, and kind of I don't want to capitalize on a gentleman's passing for the sake of getting exposure, for the sake of getting clicks. You know, I'll talk about him during the news on Friday, but I'm not going to. I'm not even gonna say, you know, reveal anything in like a thumbnail or the title or the description. It's just gonna be there, probably at the end, and because yeah, I don't want to call. I want to draw that kind of attention. I mean, if anything, like I want to, you know, I do want to. Well, actually, I'll ask you folks because I haven't looked myself. It's still the morning. Do you guys happen to know what sort of cancer that he had? Because I know that I recall that Haven Games talked about he talked about his cancer in previous videos, but I don't know what it was. Um, but I would, but if you guys could help me out with that really quick, I would like to know, because that way I can at the very least, um, uh, I don't know if I'm gonna say, hey, let's, you know, let's put him in, let's put him in game or something like that. That's, you know, that's cool. That's a really cool gesture. But I want to put my focus more on, you know, not just the man that he is, not the man that he was, and not what he represented. Because there are a lot of folks that are doing that right now. But I do want to at least sarcoma. Thank you, Jackson. I'll try to look. You know, let me note that. Hey, let me note that. AP. It's a little bit distasteful, Lucas, but um, let's see. Yeah. Well, once I find out, like maybe during the news, you know, I'll encourage folks to read up, you know, to look up this form of cancer, and if there's anything to do to prevent it. I don't know. So you didn't mention it. Yeah, if not, then that's cool. Uh, yeah, it sucks. He leaves a hole. He leaves a real hole in the community because he provided a kind of content that was unique. I'm not unique. You know, I'm unique, I guess, in my own way. But then but Haven Games created something that, to my memory and to my knowledge, that no one else really offered, and it was cool content. You know, he not broke into, he used old game files, and he just kind of looked at these files, and he kind of wove a story behind them. You know, this is what the development would have been like, or this is how this looks like, and here's like kind of the secrets and the things that Blizzard wanted to implement that we're never going to see in game, but I'm going to show it to you folks, and that's fascinating stuff. That's cool. Oh, is that right? Beliar showed it. To be honest, I haven't looked at tribute vids because I don't know, like it just doesn't. I just haven't. Um, yeah, I just haven't done it. I looked at the actual video, you know, where it's just Beliar's avatar, you know, his Judgment Paladin, and the black background, and the song. That was about it. Because I was hoping to see like a little bit more information, but I think it was just that. I didn't even get through the whole thing because I was like, holy shit. But I will say this now. Cancer sucks. It's a terrible thing, and for him to and for him, or well, for anyone to fight that kind of fight, that takes a real strength and bravery that win or lose, it's something to admire. Um, yeah. I'm probably not even gonna have like word, you know, a lot of words to say about it when I mention it in a recording on the news and all that. just get yourself tested. You know, depending on how old you are, you know, talk to your doctor and see what kinds of things that you need to get taken care of as you progress through life. And sometimes you're just not lucky, but you just can't give up. You know, come on, something positive. Let's look for positive news, please. But my respects to him. He made some really awesome content, and the attention that he's getting right now is well deserved, and I hope that positive things come out of it. Um, you know, whether it's a tribute to him in game, or an acknowledgement by Blizzard at the very least, or you know, just people being more knowledgeable about the form of cancer that he had, if we ever find that out, and just some more awareness. So, because I don't think there's ever enough of that. Um, there is not a lot of news. Oh, you know what? Tell you folks right now, since there are a bunch of you watching right now, the Q&A, there's gonna be a Q&A that's coming up Thursday. Is it Thursday? Let me double check. Internet. Thursday. Yeah, Thursday, April 27th. 2 days from now, there's a Q&A, and this time I'm like badgering Blizzard with all these different kinds of questions that I hope will come up. God, I hope they answer like freaking one of them. It is kind of a bummer when you gotta rely on. Excuse me, that was gross. It sucks when it comes to like Q&As. You got to rely on, oh, this is the thing that got the most upvotes, or this is the things that this is the thing that got the most retweets, in order to get your stuff, get your stuff asked. You know what? Let me get out of here really quick, let me get out of combat really quick. Pause the game, as I call it. Here's me pausing the game. God, I hate this, and yet I'm doing it. You can call that hypocrisy. I just call it being realistic. Alright, so come on, web browser. How do I do it again? I'm so good at Twitch and streaming. Okay, cool, good enough. Alright, so let me. Oh wait, no, I don't want to go there. Don't go to the Taylor Swift porn site. Don't fuck it up, so you'll ruin your career. Yeah, Kayla. It like his stuff. His stuff really is interesting. I discovered him when I heard about the cancer over on Reddit, and I was like, hey, I'll do the tribute video, or I'll do the YouTube promotion video that I haven't done in forever, by the way. But I looked, I was like, this is neat stuff, and I'm even looking at like, oh man, so he's like using the screen like this, and he's adjusting the camera like that, and getting the slow effect and getting the panning effect. You know, so I was even admiring the camera work that he's doing. So anyway, um. I wanted to, no, not that. I wanted to do the post history. So there are a couple things that I posted, and I got downvotes. Screw you guys. See, oh man, freaking upvotes and downvotes. It's so annoying. So I asked a couple questions for the Q&A, and I hope that it gets answered. And hey, if you guys are interested in seeing these questions being asked, go to that website, find my posts, and upload the shit out of them, because I think they're legit, and I'll read them out for folks that are just listening and not watching. So first question was, why is there no additional layer of depth regarding flight, such as ledges to explore, flight exclusive content? There's a lot more that you can do to make flight enhance or unlock gameplay rather than just trivialize existing content. And I'm asking this question. This question is in direct relation to the video that I'm going to release later today. I just finished the audio. I'm starting to do footage and production. Not right now, but I'm getting there. The other question, the second question, which I guess folks don't like as much, is regarding Titan forging. It's from a video that I did before, but I asked, is there a possibility of capping Titan Forge to heroic radiant item level for Tomb of Sargeras and beyond? This can solve the dulling of gear progression at the mythic level, but still lets players feel super lucky getting an awesome drop from clicking barrels, as an example. And then the last question, I think I asked 4 questions. Man, I'm such a slut. The third question, not a 7.2 question, but can we expect a better guild finder with Legion's improved social tools? I feel that there's too much emphasis on temporary groups like pugs and existing relationships such as Facebook, and not enough ways for players to find guilds, and vice versa. And the last question I asked is, do you think you missed the mark by setting mixed expectations with 7.2 and 7.25? In my opinion, 7.2 should have been called a systems patch called like March of the Legion Fall, while 7.25 is the Tomb of Sargeras with the trailer and all the other stuff. So obviously these questions are like not a surprise. Because it's all based on stuff that I've been preaching and talking about. And most of the posts that I do are like trying to post in Q&As. So I still have yet to get a question in because, people, there are hundreds of submissions that are put in. Yes, Moof, I guess I am popular at the moment. Yeah, it's whatever. But anyway, what's up, Miz? Blizzard needs to start combining realms again. What do I think about that? They are combining realms. Thanks to sharding and well, I guess calling it CRZ isn't really fair anymore because it's not really, because sharding is just kind of the next iteration of the technology, but realms pretty much are merged. It's just that Blizzard is controlling who we're seeing. Blizzard is controlling how many people that we're seeing online, and this is for the purpose of population control and controlling things like lag or other problems that would arise, such as quest bottlenecks, or weird instances of overpopulation. Because you folks at home have probably experienced what am I doing again? Hostel and Quest. You folks have probably experienced instances where there's just way too many people in one zone, and for some people that's cool, for other people that's lag, for other people it crashes their computer, for other people it's just a lot of noise and it's just too busy, and it feels disorganized and messy, and yeah. And now there's a balance to be struck, and I'm sure that there are folks that disagree with me. Perhaps you disagree with me, with the fact that Blizzard wants to control how does the World of Warcraft, how is WoW supposed to look, because looking at this, oh shit, I have that thing still up. I'm sorry, guys. See how no I am to this shit. So we have this screen right here. We're seeing like, let me pan out and all that for view. So it's like, do we want to have the field full of people that are just farming the crap out of these things, and people are just kind of standing around hoping that it would spawn, and then you try to throw an instant, or if you don't have an instant or whatever, you're just kind of screwed because people are flying around above you, and there are just tons of people just throwing down AoE, catching mobs and tagging mobs and causing problems. That just doesn't seem to be like something that Blizzard wants. So what they do instead is they shard realms. They'll control the population and make it so that, okay, in this region of the world or in this region of the game, there's only going to be this many people that are on here. And I think that I think with that technology in mind, I think there's a good campaign that folks can make to be like, hey, you know what? We have feedback about these shards. We like that, you control overpopulation through this way, but you know what? We'd like to have a bigger shard limit. We want to have more people on screen. We like having at least some feeling of overpopulation, but nothing that's too out of control. Because if they did merge realms, I think like MMO Champion had a forum, or they had a thread just last night or the other day or something, where they talked about hey, what if they changed everything into like into one mega realm, or if an entire region was on the same realm and everyone can see everyone else at the same time. That would be pretty damn chaotic, because then you'd have this whole place filled with people, and it'd be pretty damn hard to get everything done. Sure, it seems cool, you know, having a bunch of people on screen, and the technology is there now to make it to make that possible. But is it okay? Does it feel good? Does everybody like that? I don't think everyone's gonna like it. And the reasoning is because I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like it if, you know, if I'm fighting for mobs all the time. If I'm kind of fighting for mobs, okay, that's cool. Anyway, I talked about that for quite some time. Tried. Now I gotta scroll down and see what else I missed. Um, what's up, Anthony? If you're still there, you have a good day too. Oh, okay. It's skittish. I hate fucking skittish. It's okay though. I'll deal with it. I agree, Kayla. Current guild finder tool is useless. You might have heard me preach about that kind of shit all the damn time. I actually need to. I actually should be recruiting. My roster is a little bit light. We're not in a stage where we're running short on people, but we are running a light team. Because people come and go. That's just kind of how it goes. So I do need to start recruiting, and unfortunately, trade chat is the best way to go. I mean, there are other ways to go, like going on Reddit, going on MMO Champion, or other forums, or other forums or social threads that are trying to find people. That's a pet battle, isn't it? God damn it. There are those routes, but you have to participate in it. There isn't a whole lot of participation in those, because those kinds of communities, they're considerably smaller than the player base at large here in game. If they had better in-game tools, then we'd have a better pool of players to choose from. And right now, it sucks. It sucks balls, and yeah, it's big doo-doo butter. Well, alright. Moga Yoga says, I don't know if Buzz gave me a free roam. I don't know if Buzz gave me a free roam Frostmourne. After I transfer to August. The free... Yeah. I mean, there's that. I mean, I don't think I've seen announcements about that in a really long time, like doing free realm transfers. And I'm pretty sure it's mostly because the population of WoW has gone down. The people that bought Legion. I'm sure that a large portion of the people that did get World of Warcraft Legion are for the most part ex-WoW players. They're not really interested in the game anymore long term. They just want to dive in and check things out, and we'll see them every now and then, maybe. But for the most part, they're I wouldn't really even call them like an active subscriber, because they'll just pop in every now and then. So I'm sure realm populations have gone down, but Blizzard is just kind of still monitoring the situation to see, like, okay, so this is how stable our population things are, or at least our cyclical cycles are, and it's only going to get worse, because with each expansion that comes out, you have more than 100 million people that will pay at least a little bit of attention to be like, should I pick that up? And that can cause weird things to realm populations. But that said, I do think that they should be a lot more aggressive with realm merges. I was actually expecting them to do it, to announce it at BlizzCon, and they haven't. And it's been like a long ass time. And oh well. BF says, hi BF, by the way. This is how far behind I am on chat right now. The guild I'm currently in is discussing a new server move to push mythical progression. Yeah, that's tough, man. Especially since some realms are super imbalanced with one faction versus the other. And well, maybe that's not so bad for some folks. I'm a sadist. This is Bleeding Hollow, by the way. I like being on a PvP server. I kind of like having to watch my back a little bit. Not everyone guild agrees with me, but I did transfer the guild here. We were on another PvP server, Anderhall. The population was getting like really, really low, and this is before virtual realms, anything like that stuff happened. So this was like in Cataclysm. Yeah, this is around the tail end of Cataclysm, before they really started getting aggressive with that stuff. And yeah, and so we moved here. So yeah, good luck on that, dude. That's tough. Hey, what's up, Arth? Yeah, finding a new home is tough. Your best bet is to just kind of wander around into each server and just kind of get a feel during your prime time. Pop in during your prime time, and get a kind of feel of like how trade chat looks, how some of the progression. Take a look at Warcraft realms, WoW progress. Take a look at that stuff, and yeah, see and see what's up. But yeah, good luck. Like sometimes, yeah, it can be a hit or miss, and a miss can be it can be fatal for the guild. So yeah, be careful with that. Oh, what the hell's hitting me, you punk ass bitch? Maximilian's kind of cool, by the way. I gotta say. Here, let me untuck him. What ho? What a goofball! It's cool because he gives you kings. I think he gives me kings. There we go. There's my kings, baby. Too bad it don't apply to Mage Challenge, but oh well. Can't have everything. All right, a couple more rares. Oh, you got a 10 vault. Well, I prefer to do it with guild though. Well, I prefer to do everything with guild. Unfortunately. Unfortunately for you guys. I mean, the time will come where I'll be like, yeah, you know, there's hella people watching. Let's all get on the stream together and do cool things together. And I think it's Asmongold that does that a lot on the streams, where he just gets people from the stream, from the channel, whatever, and they all just hop in and have a good time. My audience is a bit small right now, so that's not gonna happen yet. But yeah, maybe we'll do like small group things at some point in a morning stream or a different kind of stream if I want to keep expanding on doing more live streams. So it just really depends on. I mean, it's really going to depend on what kind of traction that I get. If or when streaming takes off more than published content, then I'll stream. I'm probably not going to do like 6 to 12 hour marathon runs that other folks do. That's really not my thing. But that's something that I'm at least open for. Yeah, skittish does suck for melee. Like my melee DPS, they tend to be the tanks more than me, but I'm doing better with Seraphim, so hopefully I'll be able to hold on to shit. I'll be able to hold on to shit a little bit better. I said hi. Met that structure casual kind of game. Let's see. I love Max. Max sounds cool. Alright, anyway. Let me actually put in some efforts into killing this guy right now. I feel so slow. Why do I feel slow right now? I shouldn't feel slow. God, Maximilian's a dork ass. Bursting. Isn't that one of the new ones? I think that's one of the new ones. Cool. Skittish. So I'm hearing. Oh, how about I look at Wowhead like a normal person, or like a lazy person. All right, so it's not showing up yet. But I heard someone say skittish and bursting. That's gonna be fun. I guess regardless of whether or not it's fortified or whatever, I'm sure it's gonna kind of suck. Oh well. Oh well for the team. I know I'm probably gonna. Okay, Max, you're like kind of screwing me up. That's the problem with Maximilian. He's a tank. I really would prefer a not tank. See, and it sucks because what's his name? The other paladin follower, the actual new paladin follower that we get, one is a freaking night elf, and two, he's a tank. At least I saw him as a tank in the PTR. I haven't bothered using him yet because I'm like turned off from him being a freaking night elf. Bursting, skittish, tyrannical. That's gonna suck. Do I think they will ever connect EU and NA realms? No, I don't. Region-based lag is real, and that's just with current technology, it's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen until the planet is on fiber. basically. And even then, I think there's going to be like discrepancies and imbalances. And oh yeah, that's right. There's a quest here. Hello. There I am, not doing any of the actual exciting things that are new this week because I'm busy farming rares like an old shit. Azuna invasion just popped. Yay. Well, Papa Soul needs nether shards. I got 62. It's not enough. I'm gonna need like a bajillion in order to in order to get this damn Mage Tower down whenever that thing's up. Yeah, I'm just accumulating that stuff now because yeah. Sorry, I know that it's I was gonna say cancers, but that's not even funny right now. I was going to talk shit about my bags. Well, I guess I will talk shit about my bags. God, this is terrible. Oh, God, this is embarrassing. Can I at least mail stuff out? Real quick. Clean some of this garbage up. Mailbox. Come on, get rid of stuff. Oh, that's it. How about more stuff? Nope, nothing to DE. Dang it. So this is how I operate. This is how I clean up my stuff. Just dump it all in the bank. Dump it all in Guild Bank. Cause that's what everyone does, right? Alright, 0 point, you have a good one then. Alright, let's dump this stuff. Oh yeah, that's right. Peaches. Peaches. Yeah, I'm doing the damn Nomi cooking lesson thing. Sucks. Yeah, turn that in. I'm doing it because I want the apron. Simple as that. I want the apron. I will not rest until I have a cooking apron. And I did not do it during Mists. That was a big mistake. And cooking was such a pain in the ass in Mist Pandaria. Although looking back on it, I'll take that over this shit. So I'll take young Nomi over this Nomi. What's up, Nariel? Yeah, dude. This is my morning. 9 o'clock is when I usually start playing video games. All right, so Mr. Illidan Stormrage, what do you got? The Sentinax rains down terror among the. No, I'm not gonna do a reading. What is the apron? The apron. I don't have Arc Inventory or not Arc Inventory. I don't have that add-on that lets me link stuff. But there's an apron. There's an apron in WoW. I really thought that there was going to be an apron in this patch. We actually saw it in data mined information for 7.2 or 7.15. It never showed up. So I'm like, shit, that sucks. But there is an apron that exists now that comes from this little punk, the young Nomi, who nobody likes. No one likes who you've become, Nomi. Nobody likes you, dude. So anyway, yeah, he gives you an apron as soon as I think you max out his reputation kind of thing. Right now, I just started with him. So once you get him from apprentice and progress him up to whatever the fuck, he eventually gifts you an apron. So I want it. I must have it. Because that way, I'm not going to have the Mog looking right, but the plan is, like I'll have the chef's hat on, and because it's a buff now, you can just leave this shit on like all the time. Then he'll have the apron, and then I don't know. Let me see really quick. What would I give him? I'm pretty sure I can give him like a really stupid offhand, like like a knife, or not a knife, but like a spoon or something, or isn't there like a rolling pin kind of mace that you can get? I could have swore there was one, but I don't think that's transmoggable, or I just don't have it yet. Let me look at that. Okay, I'm looking at collected and not collected. Okay, let me pull everything up Is it just called a pin? Can I just call it rolling pin? No. No. Roll? No. Cook? No. Okay, so maybe there's not a rolling pin, but yeah, I want to make a cook transmog. That'd be sweet. So anyway, back to this damn quest. I'm gonna be over on time, but it's okay. Lolo. Good morning, by the way. Do I agree with you? Is Legion the best expansion ever? I like it a lot. I'll say that. I do like Legion a lot. And part of it's because of my mindset, because I'm not because I understand the kinds of design approaches that that Blizzard's taken here, so I appreciate it. Not everyone does, so I'm not going to say that universally Legion's the best expansion ever, but I really like it. Anyway, Sentinax rains down on Terrapon Broken Shore, unleashing hordes of demons that menace our forces. The fiends seek to stop us from taking the tomb. They will fall. Lure out the strongest among their vile ranks, slay them, and seize the marks they bear. Make the Legion friend. Really? I got a mark of the Sentinax, so I just gotta farm the Sentinax. No, I go to a certain spot, and I farm shit. You've got it. You know, I think I have the meat cleaver. I was looking at maces to see if there was like a rolling pin. Okay, meat. Okay, I know that. I'm pretty sure I have it. It's just, yeah, there we go. I got this one. I'll take this one. Is there like one that's more like shitty looking than this one? Anyway, kill things for. Okay, these things don't seem to have it. Okay, is it just like the whole map that's marked, actually? I guess I gotta specifically go for Sentinax, guys. Yeah. They only drop from elites and bosses. Ugh, that means I need good beacons, and I do not have good beacons. Well, I'm kind of glad for this quest, because that means a bunch of people are here doing this shit. Yay! But people in groups, damn it! Oh, damn you people. There's the problem being on the medium pop realm is that people actually show up. Alright. I'm gonna camp a portal and be a jerk. This is the benefit of being a tank. Oh, the portal went away. You son of a bitch. Yeah. I don't have good beacons. And none of my other, the tunes on my other account, they don't have good beacons either. Dang it. I guess. Yeah, I guess I gotta just wait for a boss type to come out. But I'll at least try to hold on to these things before, there's a full tag. Oh, there we go! Game time, motherfucker. Give me more shit. Cookies tenderizer. I'll take a look at that. Yeah, I haven't tried looting, but I'm pretty sure I'm not getting like these gray ones that I've been tagging. So, oh well. Let's see. Did I loot anything? I got nether shards. Yay! I think that's it though. Oh no, got some more stuff. Let's see. Yeah. Best thing about engineering, friends at home, the looterang. That thing's the shit. Too bad there's no Legion looterang at the moment. So you guys will just have to be jealous. So bosses drop around 40, and how many do I need? I need 100 of them motherfuckers. Well, I guess I'll have to like join a group to make life easier for me. No! I'm gonna hold on to this. I will not let myself lose the tag. I will have this. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. Alright, I need to remember to switch to Seraphim so I can at least do enough DPS to maintain this tag. Come on. 17. Need more than that. Alright, 46. Ugh, and still no good beacons. Alright, so I think I'll just find a group. Good enough. Actually, yeah, I'll just do this one. Hope for the best. And I'll try this one too. And never mind. Haha. Alright. Nope. All tagged. Son of a bitch. Alright, come on. There we go. I'll set on this one. I'll set on this. Yeah. Oh, what about... Is there someone flying above me? Or is that a person on a mount? That's a person on a mount. Oh, well. At least I got this tag. 2? Damn. That's doo-doo, man. The Wild Palace has a question. Good morning, Wild Palace, and good morning, Jordan. Thanks for the tip, by the way. Got a question. So, are Ret Paladins good to play at the moment in Legion? Because I'm thinking about boosting one for PvE or raiding. In my opinion, yes. Currently, I don't have an active Ret Pally on my roster. The one that I had left just a little while ago because they wanted to do Mythic raiding. Boo. Just kidding. But in my opinion, yes. I think they're a pretty solid. Ah, they got the tag. I think that they're a pretty solid complement to any raid team. You know, given like their utility, their ability to take care of certain mechanics, such as like, for example, when there are instances where you can God, what's that one? High Botanist. So like High Botanist, there's that last phase where they spawn those little spore things. Paladins can just like bubble and cleanse those things. Like those instances are where, you know, that's one instance where Paladins shine. DPS wise, they do well. I believe in PvP. I think right now people are complaining about them, which means I think that they're doing well. They're doing well there as well. Why are all the Broken Shore quests so easy? Because they're not meant to be hard. I think that's really the long and short of it. It's not a. I remember this is like you got to compare Broken Shore to. Let's see, what can we compare it to? Throne of Thunder. Or Thunder Island, which wasn't hard. You gotta compare it to Molten Front from Cataclysm, which also wasn't hard. You can kind of compare it to, I think it was Landfall. That was from Miss Pandaria too. That wasn't very hard. It's just like, you know, it's just the routine stuff. I mean, feedback for Broken Shore that I have, like I really wish that they did use a more traditional daily kind of system for some of these quests, instead of having this kind of perpetual thing going on, because there's only so many world quests that are available, and for someone like me who's like, ooh, new world quests, I'm going to do all of them, it gets like super old super fast because you are just doing the same shit. All right, where's the dude? Where's the main dude? I must find it. Oh, I must loot first. Alright, where is he? Oh, he's in the cuts. Holy hell. Alright. Okay. Yes. Alright. Oh yeah, and I still forgot to change the Seraphim. God dang it. Even if you don't enjoy Red, probably a lot of fun PvP as much as people will hate you for playing the tank in a battle. You know, maybe I'll do a stream sometime, or I'll do a recording or something like that of me, doing battlegrounds. I've literally only done battlegrounds twice in Legion so far. I feel bad because I do like doing them, but I just haven't had the time. I've had to choose what I do, and most of the time it's like, oh, I need to farm shit. I need to do this. I need to do the other two, and so I can make some money. So or I gotta post glyphs and so on and so forth. So unfortunately, PvP has just kind of fallen off the priority list. It sucks. And I'm at 100. I have a feeling that this is the only thing that I have to do today, right? Or this week. And now I have literally nothing to do except farm for more, except farm for some more resources and do keystone dungeons and heroics and prepare for, Tomb of Sargeras and all that. No, I want something new. Wow. I feel bad. I like part of my, part of me is like I complain about complaints. I'm one of those people, Blizzard apologist or whatever you want to call it. I like to consider myself just, I like to see the other side, but granted, last week's thing was like doo doo. Really, I just need to give you like basically one nether shard and that's it. That's that kind of sucks. Woo, rep that I don't need. Oh well. See, I was happier with like some of the earlier stuff from the week because there's freaking brawls, man. There's quite a few things that you can do if you like doing them. If you don't like doing anything and you just want to be spoon-fed content, spoon-fed the stuff for the week, and that's all you care about. One, I'm a little bit sad that that's all you care about, but there's nothing wrong with that. There isn't anything wrong with that. I'm just kind of sad about it. But two, yeah, you're up for disappointment because that's just kind of how it goes. That's an MMO, man. You're not going to get a full game's worth of content in a single patch, or even sometimes in an expansion. But all right, anyway. So what was I doing? I was going to. All right, I got 7,000 nether shards. So I was an idiot. Yesterday I was like, you know what, I'm gonna gamble once and I'm going to see see if I get like a cool trinket or something, because I really want a solid trinket. In fact, I don't even have a trinket equipped. Yeah, idiot. You idiot soul. I had no trinket this whole no biggie. But yeah, I want a solid trinket. I don't have a good second trinket for the Mage Tower. Like, I'm looking at some stuff. Like, I do have the Gift of Radiance, which gives me an extra stun. That's kind of nice. But it's I think this is probably what I'm gonna have to work with. But you know what? Let me double check now. I think they share like that whole 20-second cooldown thing, and if they do, we'll look at this together, guys. We'll wait for another 16 seconds. Okay, not really. I'm gonna have some coffee in the meantime, but I think that they shared a cooldown, or they have that 20-second thing. Ooh, I actually need to pick up more coffee grinds so I can set up more cold brew. I would have this filled up, but it is not because I ran out of shit. All right, moment of truth. Is this gonna work? Damn it, I have to hit something. Okay, let me try. Let me use this thing instead. Ah, yeah, see, so this kills me. I can't use this. I can't use this setup reliably. Not, because I'm gonna need to, if I'm gonna use this as a stun, I'm gonna have to rely on this. That's not gonna work. What would I use? Oh, the thing I have been using. See, this is what this is the last thing I gambled for. I'm like, yay, a goddamn PvP trinket. Did not want you. I thought about using this legendary. Because it is good stats. I can use the absorb shield on the man, but to be honest, I don't really need to. I need more sustained damage, and the burst that I get from it, it's not very reliable because it might be. I mean, it might help for when I'm on what's his face, High Lord Cruel himself, because he does do a lot of damage. His annihilate will annihilate you if you don't use your active mitigation and pop cooldown and things like that. So maybe I can try this a little bit more, but Pridus feels good right now. I'd love to have the Cephas ring or whatever the hell that belt is. What's that belt? I don't know what that. I forgot what it's. Chain of Thrain or some shit like that. No, it's not collections. It's Adventure Guide full. Chain of Thrain. I call it Thrain. That's how it rhymes to me. So if I had this would help too, for the damage. Or hell, even like the legendary crafted belt might help. Even though I still haven't even finished the quest to make it, because at least maybe getting the increased run speed would be cool. Because the run speed is a big thing for the tanking challenge. If you're not mobile, you're doomed. Well, not doomed, but you're in a lot of trouble. But yeah. I think the trinket that I have been using is it's either this one for the crit strike, or it was I think it was this one for a little bit more sustained damage, and a little bit of mitigation with the. Oh, actually, it wasn't that one. It was this one. I should sell the other one. I'm just not going to. It would be nice to equip 3 legs though. Man, that would be sweet. Because what would I use then? I'd use the legs, of course. What would I use if I for the Mage Tower? For that, let's go with Fantasyland here. I still want the damn helmet. I still want this stupid helmet, because man, that's gonna be so awesome for progression. Even if it might not be like the best thing for the Mage Tower. I'd love to have this. I'd love to have this thing for progression. This will make things like so much easier for the team. Because our other tank is a druid, and druids are the flavor of the month right now. And we knew this going in, but yeah, I definitely want the ring. I probably want Cephas. Yeah, I more than likely want Cephas for the speed and the DPS. I don't think I'd really want. Yeah, I probably wouldn't want Agrimar's Stride. I mean, I might move a little bit faster, but I don't think it'll give me the output that like Cephas and the not the breastplate and the legs. That would give me a lot more. Yeah, who knows? Maybe they'll let us wear 3 at the end, but then it'll do like weird things. Like it'll feel pretty damn broken. I know I'd feel pretty damn broken if I can wear 3. I mean, I can't imagine how DPS would feel having that. They'd be like, oh yeah, well, we're gonna just end this shit. We're gonna fucking break everything. Good for you guys. Alright, so I think it says that big old sea monster out here, right? Knock him out really quick. I mean, it's worth doing these guys just for the extra Legion Fall resources. Even though I'm already exalted with these guys, I would like to see just what it is that we get from our magical Legion Fall bag thingamajig. Because I don't remember. Is there a mount that comes from the exalted bag? I don't think there is. I'm pretty sure there is not. But who knows? Maybe it's a better thing than the others. But I kind of doubt it. It's probably do better, just like all the other reputation chestices. I don't understand it as well as you do, Shadow Fiend. Good morning, by the way. This is regards to what you're talking about with PvP gear and how it doesn't feel fulfilling. Like I feel you there, that there isn't enough of a reward from it. But you got to see but on the other side of things, it is nice that folks can just kind of dive into PvP and be feasible straight away, as opposed to being fucked until you just endure that grind. And I think that having to endure that grind is a really big turnoff for players. At the same time, not having fulfillment is also a really big turnoff for players, because it's like, okay, why am I doing this shit? I'm not even getting anything out of it aside from cosmetic stuff that I can get from freaking doing Warden Towers, because that's what I've been doing. I've been getting my Gladiator sets through Warden Towers and getting Marks of Honor and just getting the previous season's stuff. It's only the really, really hardcore folks, that want to win, that want to get Gladiator titles. Those are the ones that aren't going to care. Whatever, dude, I want to be the very best. And they'll do it. But folks in between, that's tough. There's not a lot of fulfillment there, because I'm not saying that you're not good, but I'm talking about mostly players that, yeah, they like PvP, but they're not like a gladiator type. They're not, they're not going to be winning mounts and those kinds of accolades. So who knows? Like, maybe they'll think up something better. And as much as people want to blame Brian Holinka, I think that he gets I think he gets a lot of the blame. I think he talked about this at one point. He said, "I get a lot of the blame because people know my name," and that's really the long and short of it. That's how it's been. People know who Ghostcrawler is, so they'll refer to him by name. Oh, Ghostcrawler sucks. He's the face of all this shit. Same with Celis Talon. Same with anybody who dares show their face. You don't hear a lot about Tom Chilton, back when he was doing stuff. I mean, he did share his own controversies and all that stuff, and missteps and misspeaks, but he wasn't entirely like the front face of WoW. He had other folks doing it, and that's kind of smart, because sometimes you just want to focus on development. But I mean, if there are any people to fault on the PvP side of things, it'd be the whole team, to be honest, because it's all a collaboration. It's not just one person that's like, I'm going to do the PvP thing, and this is how I designed it, and this is how it's going to be. Nah, it don't quite work like that. Not at this level of development, when you have dozens and dozens or so people that are part of the team that are contributing their ideas and thoughts and things like that. So maybe Holinka was the one that signed off on this paradigm of, hey, let's forget about gearing altogether. Maybe it was him that signed off on it, but it's a bunch of different people's ideas that could have been better. There could have been better ideas that were thought of that just weren't mentioned, and so sometimes that's the best you have to work with. That's how all teams work. Sometimes you could have done things better, but at the time, whatever you think of, that could be like the best thing you can think of at the time, and that's really it. Let's see, what did I miss from my ranting? I believe I hadn't said anything about Exalted Legion fallback, so that's a mystery for now. Well, 65 math sucks. 5,500 rep to go, and we'll find out. Oh, this other guy popped up. Dang it! I could have doubled up. I could have doubled up on rares. Save me some time. Come on, one more, a little more. Oh, I didn't get that group. Come on, dude. Can I sprint? Nope, I can't sprint. But I can do this. Alright, cool. Oh, but the Duke ran away. You bitch. Come back. I got friends, dude. Come on. Let's all hang out and have a good time in this bubble. If I can get to it. Come on. Come closer. Don't swing like a maniac. Come here, dude. Oh, you suck. There's freaking someone else pulling stuff. There we go. See? How about we do some real damage now? Sheesh. Damn Demon Hunter. Trying to screw with my deeps. Anyway, alright. Upgrading and getting previewed in blood doesn't look on the hounds and makes artifact traits having PS4. Yeah, the whole thing with the artifact power being artifact levels being a thing. I mean, does it really make a which part is active now? Is it all of them, or is it just like the last ones? Because I mean, to be honest, like between artifact knowledge and all that stuff, you should, fairly easily have your traits. You should have a decent amount of traits right now. Like the difference between you and someone else shouldn't be that huge. The difference between you and like the best player in the world, okay, sure, that's good. That's gonna be a big difference, because between all the grinding that they have done and possibly their skill, sure, I'm gonna I know I'd get schooled. But yeah, Kayla, I do like the PvP brawls too. Although I did miss, I missed, because I didn't really like Gravity Labs. Is it still going on? I think it ended, right? Let me see. Yeah, it ended. I didn't like Gravity Labs very much. I didn't bother hopping into that one when it came by. I did like the Arathi snow thing though. I did like that one. That one was a lot of fun. I mean, it totally has a totally different feel when you can only see when you can't see any more than 30 yards in front of you. That's a pretty neat feeling. Alright, I think I'll try to do that. Assault on it. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's the normal quest. So I think I'll try to do that. But you know what? Let me land. And I think I'm like a little bit over time. I only wanted to do an hour show. That's how I typically go. So it is about an hour and 26 minutes in, and I'm gonna wrap things up now. I would like I would like feedback at some point, like either leave a comment here or something like that. If you do want like longer shows, oh my god, if you think morning shows are cool, then hey, sweet. I mean, I got 40 people watching, and I appreciate all of you that have been sticking around and watching and everything. So that's really cool. There's actually a lot more than I thought I'd get. So thank you all. Thank all of you for coming and listening and joining in. The plan is hopefully to maybe to do more morning shows. It just takes up a lot of bandwidth. I mean, I could be like doing, there are other things that I could be doing, but hey, this is a lot of fun. I like being able to talk with you folks directly and stuff. One thing that I'm interested in, and maybe I'll bring this up during the news on Friday, is whether or not I should do the news live, and talk about that stuff. Where I would do maybe like giveaway announcements, things like that. I don't know. I'm still kind of toying with that idea. I'm not sure. Part of me is a little hesitant on it, but hey, we'll see. So anyway, I'm gonna head out for today. Hopefully you'll see me. Oh, there's my pups wanting another walk, I'm sure. Hopefully you'll see me a little bit later this week. Stay tuned for, of course, more content, more videos. Like I said, I got some scripted stuff incoming this week, as well as the usual stuff. But otherwise, I'll see you at the next show or whenever I see you. Have a good one. Have a good morning or a good evening, and stay breezy. The puppy just sneezed. Great.